I was getting ready to come to school at Weber State. We married a few years, and I had a class over in the arts building, and I didn't usually do this, but I happened to turn on the television that day, and I saw that there had been a weird accident in New York. I sort of left it on as I was getting dressed and in and out of the room. And then when attention started to turn, it was almost like a tone of voice thing with the anchors. It was different that day. Nobody really knew what was going on. We didn't know there were other planes involved or anything. It was just a random weird accident in New York City. I remember putting on my socks, one at a time there, and as I was doing that, watching the second plane hit and go into that North Tower. And that's the moment. So when people ask what I think about on that day, that's the moment that I think of. How that felt to know all of a sudden in one instant, this is not an accident, this is an attack, this is something we're all completely unprepared for, and my heart just sank. And I never made it to class that day. I called my wife, who was a teacher. They were on lockdown. She was teaching preschool here in town, and they didn't know what was going on. They were trying to keep the kids from knowing what was going on, try to keep everybody calm, and I don't think I left. I don't think I left the edge of the bed. I certainly didn't make it to class that day. I didn't go to work after. Work was canceled. And then the next day, so I guess on 9/12, it's taken a different meaning for me too in the years since then. But that next day, I remember coming up to Weber State, and we had a vigil led by the mayor here on campus. And not one of us could have cared less about, I don't even think I knew his political party. None of us could have cared about any of that. And we literally lined up and donated blood and didn't know what to do, but the entire group that was there, we all prayed together. And we're just in a very, very different place. So if there's one thing I wish we could hang on to, is that feeling after, without having to go through that again.